Well, good morning and greetings to all. Here at my house, it's 2 a.m. I went to sleep too early last night, and so, of course, I woke up early. Now, what I want to do today is I want to attempt to draw a sunflower. I have a friend, Tammy, who requested I draw her a sunflower. Well, the first thing I thought after her request was, I can't do that, but I gotta quit saying that. I have to quit saying I can't, because I have to say I'll try or I will. But I have this book. It's 10-step drawing flowers. Learn to draw so many flowers in 10 easy steps. And it just so happens to have a sunflower in the book. And so I'm going to go by these step-by-steps, and I'm going to see if I can get Tammy a sunflower drawn. Now, so if I don't get one drawn, you will be my witness that I tried. So that's all I can do is try. Now, what it says to do, first we're going to draw the bud in the middle. See there? And so we're going to draw the bud, and looks to me like I better draw that with pencil. I'm going to draw that with pencil. I'm going to draw the bud in the middle, which is, in a sunflower, they're quite large, So if I make this sunflower as large as this page is wide, then we put the bud, well, maybe about like this. That pretty? Two concentric circles, sort of. Well, already I'm erasing. I keep an eraser nearby because, just because. Okay, so it kind of looks like a donut. Okay, you can't hardly see that yet, can you? Okay, I'll try and stay in frame here. My camera just fell. Dang it, that tape isn't holding. My camera just fell, you guys. Hang on a minute. Only in my life would this actually happen in real life. So now I'm going to put my camera back up here because this tape apparently did not hold. Oh, I wonder if I I need to hold it up here with something. Can I hold my camera up here and draw with this hand? See, that didn't work. That, my plan of action here didn't work. So I should just start it over. But I'm just gonna, I can't prove that I'm not an idiot. Okay, stay there for a minute. I'm going to tear this piece of ribbon off of here and then cut this here. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this and tie it around here. Now the tape keeps becoming untaped, but maybe this ribbon will do the trick and hold my camera steady up here on its holder upper thing. Now, we'll try this. Okay, let's see how this works. Now, we're back in action. All right. I'm just going to do this for a minute here, just until I draw. Oh, where'd my pen thing go? Oh, here it is. Now, just until I draw, push that over just a little bit. Maybe that's better in frame. Sort of, maybe, kind of. There, let's just leave it like that and hope. Okay, because first, now if you haven't left yet, I'm going to draw just a few small leaves, petals, flower petals, just a few of them that is going to overlap that middle line. Just not many. Not many. About this many petals, okay? Now I'm going to fill in that line, that circle. I think I can draw this circle line. Now, you'll be able to see it. And then the center line, try to get that centered in there. Okay, now I'm going to erase that pencil line that I have there because I don't need that anymore. And shaking everything. There, okay. Okay, now I'm going to just put a little vein on those, just few petals. That's going to be on the inside right there. Now I'm going to go with my pencil now. Here it is. And I'm going to go around, and this here I'm going to go around with pencil only because I need to try to keep my flower symmetrical. I'm going to do a light pencil line. Maybe I want to go just a little bit bigger than that. A light pencil line. Tammy, how big did you want this here sunflower? We don't know. Okay, so now what I want to do is I'm going to start drawing petals to that sunflower. And so, see, I only have just those few that are going to kind of go inside here, this part that's going to be where the sunflower seeds are. And then what I want to do is I want to start making just petals. And they kind of go to a point here, and they don't all have to be exactly the same size. Make some a little shorter and some. Do you see how they're going kind of haphazardly? I think that's the correct way. Not sure, but the petals are going to be a little bit cattywampus, probably on my flower a little bit more cattywampus than they are in normal people's flowers. I'm not exactly normal. It's a little abnormal, in fact. So, and see, I'm not making all of these go to that circle that I drew yet. These ones are a little shorter. These are little short, stubby petals. So, are you kidding? That ribbon didn't hold that up there? Hang on, you guys. You guys, it's just a swinging. Well, that ribbon should have held that up there. Why didn't it? Did it slide out from under the ribbon? Okay, this is going to be the wonkiest video ever made, ever, in a lifetime. Well, I wonder if I just have it that might be. Maybe I needed to, see, so I got that under this ribbon. You'd think, well, what if I take this ribbon? You know what? I probably need duct tape. Duct tape fixes everything. Okay, now, you guys know how I am with my videos. Now, if you're new, you just go ahead and hop back on the bus and go somewhere. Okay, just a minute. I'm tying this ribbon in a knot right like this. Thinking that now, if I tie this right here, okay, don't be looking at the screen right now because you'll probably go into an epileptic seizure watching this wiggling of this camera, but it fell, it fell and was just hanging by the cord. Okay, now, if I go like that, just like this. Now, you don't want my belly in there. Okay, now again, scene 1, take 3. Okay, I'm going to continue on to making these petals. And yeah, I don't do things exactly like, people are supposed to do things. I guess I do things however. But I am planning to move this camera a little bit, and because I got it hooked like onto a shelf up there, and I want to lower it. Okay, so now if I go out of frame or something, y'all just yell. Just yelp. Just yelp. Well, that's a crooked petal. So, as you see, when I cross over another petal, I kind of go behind it. In Zentangle, we call that the Hollybaugh effect, when you go behind. I just like saying that word. I think it's a cute word. Actually, it's somebody's name that created a Zentangle, and her name is something Hollybaugh, and so they call that the Hollybaugh effect. Okay, so now what I'm doing is, see, I pretty much went around once with the little shorter petals, but now what I want to do is I want to fill in this circle, the pencil circle that you can't see, and I want to get the longer petals. And because I did, these ones are in the front now. The little short ones are in the very front. And then the little middle-sized ones are sort of in the middle. Now that makes sense, doesn't it? Of course they're in the middle. And then in the back, I'm going to make petals that will go to that circle. And so see how I can do that? Is just, you're actually only making the top of the petal, the ones that go to the outside of that circle. And you just keep making them until you kind of get that filled in. Because a sunflower has a lot of petals. They are just beautiful. I'm sort of looking at the book and sort of not. Sort of just going by what I think it's supposed to look like. But you never know. You just never know. Okay, so and here I go with this. Okay. Can you believe it's October? And I'm telling you, I'm excited for it to be October because I'm starting a October tag journal. And I'm going to do a tag journal every month, but October is my first month of my tag journal. So I made my first page yesterday, and I look forward to making it because I'm going to be, I've got birthdays. I've got my daughter Lori's birthday is on the 16th, so on the 16th tag will be for her birthday. My mama's birthday would have been on the 24th if she didn't take the bus to heaven when she was only 61 years old, but she hopped the high road to heaven when she was 61, and that was back in 1989, and I still miss her today. It's kind of odd that I think I miss her more now. And I guess, and I think that's because I'm older myself now. 10 years older than she was when she passed away. And I think I miss her more now because I'm older, and I really know what I've missed by not having her. I know what she's missed by not being here, seeing her grandchildren, her great-grandchildren, her great-great-grandchildren. And so her birthday would have been on the 24th. And so, yeah, 24th. And then, so then on the 24th, and that tag is going to be dedicated to my mom. And then on the 25th, yeah, 25th is my youngest daughter's birthday. So then that will be dedicated to her. And then Columbus Day is in October. So I'm going to give him a tag. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do on that. And Oktoberfest in Germany, or actually in more than just Germany, Oktoberfest, but I think it started in Germany, is celebrated. So I'm doing, what I've been looking at is a lot of words that we use here in our country that are actually from German dialect. And so a lot of those words I'm going to use on pages in my tags for October as well. And so I think that is going to be awesome. It's going to be an awesome book. And I think this is not going to be an awesome sunflower. But I'm still sunflowering it away. But it's just my tag journal. And then let me tell you, I'm going to make a tag journal for every month. And the way I'm going to display them is on the back of my door right here in my craft room is I have a pocket shoe rack thing. And I did have my my punches in there, but then I got too lazy to pick them all up to stand up when I needed to go get one. So I've now got them in a bin next to me. And so I am going to dedicate each one of those pockets to 1 month. And I know I'm starting at the end of 2020, but it doesn't have to wait until the 1st of the new year to start. I can always switch my pockets around. But I'm going to actually decorate even the shoe rack, like for the seasons, like at a holiday time. I'm going to have, you know how you can buy those garlands over to the Michaels and stuff, you can buy garlands. Well, then if I buy seasonal garlands just to go around it, I think that'll be pretty, just to give it some decoration. Okay, see now, I don't know if this is looking like a sunflower or what it's looking like. It looks like a dish scrubber. Looks better up here than it does down here. Okay, and so what I'm going to do then, now on this center, see that camera hasn't fallen down again. I think I got it good and lashed up there. I'm going to do cross hatching, but I'm going to do cross hatching in a circle, in curves. Cross hatching is usually just like that thing you can't see there. But here I'm going to do it in curves. So I'm going to do cross hatching all the way around in curves. So I won't cross over those few little leaves I have sticking over the center bud. And so I'm just doing some cross hatching. Okay, you know what I meant to do is I meant to do this cross-hatching here with my brown Sharpie. So I'll switch now to the brown Sharpie, because that's going to be brown, mainly brown in the middle. So I wanted to use my brown Sharpie to do this. And so you see what I'm doing? I'm just going kind of making them swirlies, and I'm just going around till I get the whole thing filled in. What do you think so far, Tammy? Okay, now I'm going to go the opposite way. See, I went this way, so now I'm going to go this way. Now I'm going to go and do that same swirly thing, but I'm going to, all my arches are going the opposite way. So see how it almost kind of looks like a checkerboard there. And that is the cross hatching. And so let's see, I'm being careful not to go over those, just those few little petals that are kind of hanging into the into the bud of the plant. Sunflowers are so pretty. And my friend Tammy is making, she has been working, she is a sunflower lover. She loves sunflowers. And she has made, or is still working on, a sunflower journal. And she has got other people's artwork in there and things that she's made on her own in there. She's got a lot in her little journal already. And she asked me if I would draw her a sunflower. And so I said I would. And so I am. This is a sunflower. So if this one really turns out crummy, then I'll have to do another one. Okay, see now how that is? Now that looks pretty good in there. It just is all cross-hatched. Now right in the center though, I'm going to go just and start a circle, a spiral. But I'm going to make it kind of tight. I'm making kind of a tight spiral right in that center circle. Well, it's sort of tight some places. Sort of not tight in some other places. But that's okay because I can kind of put some extra little lines in there. And then I have that just kind of there. Okay, because those are actually smaller sunflower seeds. Now what I'm going to do here is now see, we want to start coloring it. Okay, let me see what I want to do. I think I want to do just a few flicks on some of these petals. If I don't get all the petals, okay, but I'm just doing a few flicks and it just gives a little bit of a vein up those petals, just a little bit, not much. And when I do a flick, I just put my pen down and then lift it. I just lift it, and so then you get a flick. You don't get a whole line, like a line. It's deeper at the base, and then it fades to nothing. And so it's just a flick. So we're going to do that. Some of these here petals, maybe I didn't give it enough fertilizer. I don't know, that could be. Or maybe I gave it too much fertilizer. Maybe it should have had organic fertilizer and not that store-bought stuff. But anyway, it's still a sunflower. But when I color it, I think then it's going to be more better. More this to better. Oh, ow, 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 my toe. Oh, good grief, that hurts. Oh, I just had a cramp in my toe. Yeah, I got a cramp in my toe. You ever get a Charlie horse in your big toe? Yeah, it's kind of it's a real wake-up call when you get a Charlie horse in your big toe. Okay, now there, see? You know what I can actually do too is go around here and erase them pencil lines that I put there at the beginning, because I don't want that pencil line to interfere with the beauty of this here sunflower. Look at that. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to, that sunflower's got a lot of petals, but what I'm going to do now is, let's see, I want my, got a hangnail on my fingernail. Okay, I'm going to use my yellow. No, I'm going to use my orange first, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to, well, that ain't got hardly no lead on it. That ain't hardly got no lead on it. Hang on a second. Now I got to reach over here to this drawer right here and see if, just a minute, hold your britches, just a minute. Let me get, there we go. I got me this here pencil sharpener. Which I just sharpened that incorrectly. Look at that. Awesome. See how pretty that come off where I just sharpened that? Gotta make something with that. Now I'm gonna go with a little bit of orange, and I'm gonna go and I'm going to start coloring in my leaves. And I'm just kind of scribbling them, and I'm going like on one side of the leaf. Going on the left side of, they're not leaves, they're petals. But you know what I mean. Oh, you know what I needed to do first? Oh, well, that's okay. Hang on, your horses. I'll do it. Now, I'm going to just get some orange in here with this pencil. And I really love these colored pencils. These colored pencils are called Trojetin. They're by Tombow. Yeah, Trojetin, something like that. And these were a gift a couple years ago. Were they my birthday? I think for my birthday. And I really like them. They're not a watercolor. They're just Trojetin. But anyway, they're really nice pencils. But I just got this love for colored pencils. And I use, and these have kind of like a hard lead. So if you have, but they blend well. Even though it's kind of, the lead is kind of hard. And you like, I have also some Prismacolors. Now they have a very soft lead, and they really blend nice. But these Trojetins are just different. I just really like them. And a lot of artists, really professional artists, they really like these too. There's one girl I watch at the astronauts, not astronauts, they're astronauts. I think her and her husband have got a beautiful page where they do their artwork, and that's where I love them. I love watching them and looking at all of their artwork. A lot of her artwork is like, in my book, let me see. This is like, in fact, this is actually, this part of this is printed off of their site. And so, I love that. So that's their style. Did I have another one in there? That's like her style. Maybe that's the only one that I have, that I did her style. And, this is, now I drew this, but this is her style. And I love that. These two pieces are off of her page. I have to, I did them quite some time ago. But anyway, she uses these kind of pencils as well. Well, I think she probably uses every kind of pencil in the book, but she is a sweetheart, let me tell you. She had, well, now it's been a couple of years ago now that she had a stroke, which caused things to go haywire in her art world, but she did not give up. She did not give up. She was determined to get behind them pencils and keep up with her artwork. Okay, so now I went with that orange, and I put quite a bit of orange in there, but now I'm going to take the yellow, and I'm going to finish in coloring with the yellow. I wonder if I have a yellow that's a little bit more of a orangey yellow. Let me see. I think I want something that's a little bit more, this one here probably. I think I wanted a little bit more orangey little. Man, I love how these, look at that, how that comes off. You can do that like on a collage. Okay, let me see if I like this better. Yes, I like this better. This is just a little bit more orange in this yellow. This one's called Dandelion. Okay, well, we're going to make this sunflower a dandelion color. You know, probably if I put my glasses on. If y'all put your glasses on, I think you can see this better. And so now I'm going to color that in. I'm coloring that in with that, yeah, with the, let me see if I was right. Dandelion, yes. This orange one I used was Sunset Orange. And so, I know I'm taking time here. But I've had a lot of my subscribers say they don't mind that I don't edit, and they don't mind that I take too long. So I go along with those ones that tell me that it's okay, because, you know, now that I am old, I'm always talking about I'm old, because I am old. I'm proud to be this old. 71 is old in my book, but I still got a good 20 years to live, though. So I know I'm going to live at least 3 more months, because I went to the doctor on Monday, and they made me a new appointment then for 3 months, to go back in 3 months. So I said, oh, well, good. Well, then if I've got an appointment in 3 months, I do know I'm going to live at least another 3 months. So that's good, you know. 3 months at a time is fine. So see, now, actually, I'm not seeing too much of my orange. This, you know, I wonder if I want to take this deeper orange that's called Tangerine Orange. Yeah, I might go in even with a little bit more of this Tangerine Orange, because I'm finding that, okay, what if I go with the tangerine, put that Tangerine Orange there. See, I'm just showing you what I'm doing. I'm not trying to teach you a flipping thing. And, yeah, that, actually, I think I like that little bit darker orange a little bit better. And so, as you see, I'm just going, like, as I color, I just kind of go in a circular motion with my pencil. And what I do is I constantly turn my pencil a little bit like this in my hand, because then the lead, well, it's not lead, but whatever they call that color in there, You see, I watched somebody one day and they was telling that it wasn't lead because they don't put lead in pencils anymore. Now they put charcoal in pencils, so they call it charcoal. I still call it lead. So then what do you call what's in a colored pencil? Wax? I don't know what you call it. But anyway, I just still call it lead. It's all lead to me. And so yeah. So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing a tag a day for the rest of my life. So once I'm done with October, I'm going to do November. Oh, you know what I got to do on my Scrappin' Lizzie Unicorn page is I've got to find a winner for our challenge that was for August and September, where we did our tassels. Our time is up now. I've got to go to the page, and hopefully everybody that entered put their entry in for the challenge, put in the hashtag, because that's how I find them. That's how I find everybody, and then I put the hashtag in there like you always told, and like you always told to do, and I put the hashtag in it and then see all the names that come up that entered a picture of their tassel. And then we pick a winner. But Jeffrey will be here tonight. He's staying the night tonight. And I'm going to have Jeffrey to pull. And I'll do it on a video too. I'll do that on a video. So you will see who the winner is, the big champion for the challenge. And then we're going to start, I haven't listed this either, but we're going to start the challenge for October, November. And that challenge, get this one. I love unicorns. I think unicorns are just awesome. And they're magical and they're mystical. But what I'm doing right here, I guess I should tell you, I'm just drawing some yellow dots just here and there, and not getting in each one of those squares, but just here and there I'm getting some yellow dots. But this coming up challenge is going to be, I want a scarecrow. I want to see y'all scarecrows. I want to see y'all build a scarecrow. And oh, that's a different pencil, but that would work. That's a brown, chestnut brown, and this is plum. I'm not looking for plum. Okay, we'll use this chestnut brown, but then I also have this Prima pencil. Where do I get one Prima pencil? Now I'm going to go and I'm going to color in. But see, now my yellow that I put in the little specks of yellow, it kind of puts a little sparkle on the in the brown, like a little sparkle. Okay, yes, so this month's, or for October, November, is going to be a scarecrow. But this scarecrow is going to have to be it's going to have something unicorn about it. A unicorn horn, that would be good. Now you can make your scarecrow however you want to do it. You can make it 3D. You can make it with sticks. You can make it with straw. You can make it with however you want to make your little scarecrow. Just make a little scarecrow. Take a picture of him and put him up on the picture. Put a picture of that little dude up there on the page. And that little scarecrow may turn out, but he's got to have something unicorny about him. So a unicorn something, just who knows what the unicorny something is going to be. And so it can be a painting, it can be a drawing, You can have your grandchildren or your children help you. Okay, now what I'm doing is I'm just going in with some, let me see, they added this too. It says fringe. They say put some fringe right here. So this isn't my idea of this fringe. Wasn't my idea. It's what the directions said, that we want fringe. So I'm putting the fringe all the way around that seed pod. And so it's having fringe all the way around. And that really does make a difference, having that little fringe. It makes a difference. It really does. Then, you know what I think I want to do too? Yeah, so a little scarecrow. So I don't know how you'll do it. I don't know how I'm gonna do mine. I'm gonna do one though, because I'm looking forward to making a scarecrow. And okay, I want to have some, getting my orange Sharpie here, because I think I want to I might be overdoing this, but I want to get in some orange veins into some of these. I put the veins in with the black, but and then okay, so that's going to be October and November is where we're going to have the scarecrow. So you might just draw a picture and make it very autumny, you know, with leaves or something and pumpkins or whatever. But it's got to be a scarecrow. There's got to be some scarecrow in there. And, you know, you might even put a crow in there somewhere in your drawing, in your painting, or in your 3D, whatever you make. And so, and then just for one little bit of a sneak preview, when it comes December and January, we're gonna have us a snowman, a unicorn snowman. Now I'm looking forward to that one. I think that I'm gonna have a cool unicorn snowman. I think I'm gonna make mine out of a sock, a stuffed sock, but I'm not sure. I might change my mind before then, because that's a long ways away from now. So, but that's all the further I've gotten in my thought process. Okay, so then that, let me see now. I want to have a little darker. Let me see if I can get this a little darker here. You know what I'll probably do is, I like this already. I do like this. It's not the prettiest, but it's the prettiest I've ever made, because I've never made one before. Well, I've made, like, in Zentangle, some, like, looks like sunflowers, you know, but it's not like this one here. I kind of like this a lot. I like this quite a bit. I like that quite a bit. It's looking, but now it needs to have a leaf. Now see how this leaf is done on here? Yeah, I don't know if I can do that. So see, this one sure has a lot less leaves than what I mean petals than I have. Mine is, I gave it too much Miracle Grow. So I got a hair on my arm or something that's making me nuts. Okay, I don't think I can draw one at the bottom, because I'm gonna, oh, maybe I could just go like this, turn the whole thing over. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Now, and then I can look at this one and see, because I gotta look. So it's got a shape like this here. And come back in like this. Yeah. Sort of like that. I'm just getting the basic shape with this pencil. And then it's got another one that's sort of shaped like this, and then down, and this, and then down, and then up here and then down, and then I'm running out of paper. So my leaf is not going to be exactly like it should be. Mine is going to be my own leaf. I'm making my own leaf here, because this part's not even supposed to be in there right there. There we go. Okay, so that's my leaves. Okay, so now I just did that just with a pencil just to get my basic idea. And so then now I'm going to go and I got too many pencils up there. Now, okay, now I'm going to go over where I drew that with pencil, but I'm going to go over it now with my pen and do, because it's got it. You ever get a hair on you and it just kind of makes you nuts? Okay, now it's got kind of a jagged edge, so I'm assuming that's what it's supposed to be, like a jagged edge, like this, okay? So that's like jagged. And so then I'm going to do that way on this leaf too, and I'll do this jagged edge over the pencil line, because even with the pencil line, though, I don't know if I did very good shaping, but hey, I have to go. I got sunflowers growing outside. Well, actually, I think they're all done blooming, but the plants are still there. I have to look at them leaves and see what they really look like in real life. So I'm going, that's weird. This is one weird looking, well, Tammy's probably going to throw this in the rubbish. And so, let me see, I'm just going like this way. Okay. Well, could be worse. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, let's see, I'm going to take a light, do I have a light green in these here? Like a really light green. This one's sort of light green. I think I used up my real light green because I used that so much. And I think I used it up and threw the whole thing in the rubbish. One of my days when I was decluttering. Okay, let me try this one. Okay, so I'm going to go here now. And I'm going to, like, I want to go like a vein. The vein comes in here. I want to do them with the green. So there's like a vein in each one of those parts of the leaf. Okay, sort of, kind of like that. I should have probably did this in this green too. So I'll just go over the black. And it's just going to be fine. It's going to be fine. It's going to be happy. It's a happy sunflower. And so, and I like happy sunflowers. Everybody should like happy sunflowers. Happy flowers, pure. Just happy anything. I'm just want everybody to be happy. I wonder how I could, if there's, I don't know, if I had a jet, I'd get happy dust, like glitter. I would, you know what I would think I would do is if I had it, like my own private jet, I'd get buckets of glitter and just go over unhappy areas, and I would just drop glitter. I go over Washington, D.C., And because them people's not happy up there. None of them happy. They're not getting along with one another. I'm telling you, the bunch of children, they just don't get along. I just don't know why. I just don't know why. And so, but if I could just, I wonder if that would help. Maybe I'll see if I've got enough money in the bank to buy me a jet plane. And then lots of, like, get 50-pound bags of glitter and just go over Washington, D.C. and just dump glitter. Just dump glitter. Oh, they'll say, how that happened? And everybody'd be happy because they'd be covered in glitter. Yeah, that's my plan for world peace. Well, then after I got Washington, D.C. done, then I'd start going around the rest of the world and just drop glitter. I don't know. And I think it should be purple. Purple and pink glitter. Just all over. Yeah. I got the plan. Got the plan, Stan. Anybody want to ride with me? Just go along for the ride? I gotta learn how to drive the thing, too. I guess you don't drive a jet. I guess you fly a jet. So, yeah, I don't know exactly what you do with a jet. I'll figure it out, though. I will figure it out, what we're supposed to do with a jet. Now, when I do these leaves, when I color these leaves, well, I don't know if I like that color. See, I switch ideas a lot in the midst of anything I do. I kind of change my mind and change my plan. And so, now, that kind of looks pretty cool with this on the outside, this color green. See? And this is how you draw if you don't have a clue. If you don't have a clue, then you just do your best. And so just do your best. And once, I have a book, it's called The Dot. It's a child's book, but I love it. And where, this one little girl, she didn't think she could draw. I think it was a little girl. And so then but our teacher said you're supposed to draw something on there or something like that. I might not have the story exactly right. And so she said, I can't draw. I just can't draw. And so the teacher says, well, just put a spot. And so she did. She just drew a dot on there. Well, the next day, that little child come back to school, and the teacher had framed it and hung it on the wall. And the little girl, she thought, well, she was surprised. Well, why in the world did you hang that thing up on the wall? And, oops, I just dropped it on the floor. And, then the little girl said, I can do better than that if I knew you was going to hang it on the wall. And so, so then she drew better. Well, I got to read the story over again to see exactly how it went. Now, see, I'm making just a little stem here, too, on my sunflower. I want my sunflower to have a stem. This is my sunflower. Tammy, I'm sending you this sunflower. I'm not sure if you're going to like it, but you know what I'm going to do? Because now, see, I've got all this white around. I got that white around. So how long have I kept you guys in trance? 54 minutes. Oh, what grief. I'm going to get this here, broken china, colored ink. And then, where's my this here stamp. This is like my favorite stamp ever in the world. I love this stamp. Okay, so I'm going to stamp it over here a couple times. Okay. I don't think I have a lighter blue than that. Let me see. If I had a lighter blue, that's peacock feathers. We don't want that. No, I don't think I have a lighter blue. I had like a denim something, but I don't think it's any lighter. Oh, what's this? Well, that's broken china too, but this is distress oxide and that's distress ink. Wonder what the difference is. How come I got two different kinds? They look the same to me. Oh, what's this one? Iced spruce. Let's see what this one does. No, that one won't. That ain't gonna fly. What's this one? Broken china again? How'd I get to like broken china? Okay, well, we're just gonna go with this here, broken china. But this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this here stamp, what's my favorite in the world, and I'm going to just kind of go around the outside of this. I love this stamp, I'm telling you. I use this stamp a lot just to fill stuff in sometimes. Sometimes you just need to use your stamps and fill in stuff. Okay. Let's see if I can. Oh, you know what I need to do? Because I need to pull this out of here. You know what? I probably should have done the whole thing on a separate piece of paper instead of doing it inside of my. I'm going to send it to her just like that, too. There we go. There. See? Now, I don't think that's half bad myself. Actually, you know what I might do? Let me see. Put this back in here. And I got this spiced marmalade. Let me see. Let me get this stamped off. Get that off. I'm going to try something else here. I might overdo the whole thing. I don't know. You never know about this old woman. I'm going to now just put a little bit of that spiced marmalade in there. And because, see, it's orange. Kind of goes along with. I like that. See, I'm just getting that fitted in there. And then I'm going to go even over the entire flower. Not the leaf. But you know, I could go over the leaf. What if I get some green? Oh, man. Get that stamped off on there. I know I got some green in here. I think. If I got all that blue crap china, I think I'd have some green too. But you know, I don't remember using green. Let's see. Just a minute. I'm digging in this drawer. A drawer. Oh, here. Here's something green. Just a minute. I'm getting it. It's in the bottom of the drawer. Squeezed lemonade. Oh, that's not green. That's yellow. Okay, that's yellow. Well, I'm going to do yellow anyway. Let's see what happens if I just go over the leaves with that. Oh, that gives it some little pop. That gives it some little pop. Okay, I'm going to quit while I'm ahead. Let's see, put some of that up there too. Isn't that pretty though around the edge? Okay, now, put this lemonade away. Now, put that right there. Now, wipe this up right here. my rag dried. And then I have to put my chop on there. Let me see. My chop is S. Oh, wait a minute. My pen don't write. My chop is not going to work. Oh, no, that cannot be. See all the ink? I used up all the ink in there. But now look, I got this barrel to do something with. I used up all the ink in that pen. Well, I'll be jiggered. I'll be jiggered. I can go with this then. That's my chop. All famous artists have a chop. So now I have a chop. To Tammy. Hugs. I always like to say hugs and blessings. And I always sign my name Elizabeth. Even though the only one that ever calls me Elizabeth is my husband. He calls me Elizabeth, which is fine. I love the name Elizabeth. And why am I doing this? But I always sign my, I'm going around this whole outside, just the outside perimeter. I just decided I wanted it to be a little bit blacker, just the outside. And now that I'm looking at it where I'm doing that, I'm glad I thought of that because I think that looks better. It makes it look better already. Just trying to keep y'all from leaving me. I don't want you to leave me. Don't want you to leave me, so I'm thinking of other things so you don't leave me. I'm going to put this in an envelope, and I am going to send it to my friend Tammy. Wonder if she's going to watch this video. I guess I should send her a little message and say, Tammy girl, watch the video. This video is dedicated to you, little Tammy. I love that song, Tammy. I do love that song. And the movie it was in, what the heck was the name of that movie? I wish he knew that I knew. I'm going around this. I should sing that song. I wonder if I got the words to it right here. I wonder where I put them words. Well, I'm glad my camera didn't fall down again. I'm glad, if you're still here watching this, I sure am glad you didn't leave when my camera went crashing. Now, anybody with any common sense would have just started over. Well, common sense is one of the things I left. I didn't have enough money to spend for common sense when I was buying things that I thought I'd need in life. I spent all my money on craft supplies, and I didn't buy any common sense, and so I kind of doing without it. What I did with that song? I want to sing that song now. I just had it the other day in something. Hang on just a minute. Let me go check right over here in this stuff that I moved over here. You can leave now because I'm singing a song if I can find it. If I can't find it, then I won't sing it because I don't know the words by heart. Okay, I don't know the words by heart. So, that's not where I saw it. And it could have been right over here in these things that I said. I wonder if anybody else in the world has got such a mess as I do. I'm telling you, I'm embarrassed. No, I shouldn't say I'm embarrassed because I'm not. Okay, well, if I was embarrassed, I'd probably clean up my mess, so I must not be embarrassed. Okay, well, I can't find my song sheet. So I was going to sing to you, Tammy. I was going to sing your song to you, but I don't see it. Well, don't know where I put it. Okay, I just had it the other day because I was making my family crazy singing it to them. Yeah. When I seen the hubster put his earplugs in, I thought, okay, maybe 12 times is a little overdoing it. And so then I stopped singing it. Oh, okay. Well, that's okay. I'm not going to sing it now either. He might have took it and thrown it in the garbage. That could be what happened. Well, anyway, I'm not going to sing no song to you, Tammy. It's because I can't find the words. I sent Tammy a copy of the words. So she's just going to have to sing it to herself. Well, that's all that is. So I'm going to just read you this believe thing. And we'll find something. Let's see. Let's read. This very first one. It says, believe in fresh starts and new beginnings. The capacity for hope is the most significant fact of life. It provides human beings with a sense of destination and the energy to get started. Fresh starts and new beginnings. You know, some people say that every day is a new beginning, but you know, every minute is a new beginning. So if 5 minutes ago you just had a horrible time, well, it's time for a new beginning then. This is very good. The capacity for hope is the most significant fact of life. It provides human beings with a sense of destination and the energy to get started. Okay, I ask God to watch over you every step you take, every move you make. I'm going to get this put in an envelope. I'm going to mail it to my friend Tammy already this morning. Okay, alrighty then. God bless you all. May He watch over you every step you take, every move you make. And I'll see you on the next video. Who knows, I might make 6 or 7 videos today. Drive you absolutely insane. Okay, God bless.